Houses. Houses are everywhere.
It's free real estate.
I love watching house mod type of videos for Skyrim, and I love watching house tours, so I thought I might cover my top 10 favorite house mods. First, before we start, only 5.3% of you guys who are watching those videos are subscribed to the channel, so it will help me a lot. If you would like the video, comment down below what you want to see next, and let's start with the houses. First, we have the Haunter's Treehouse. This house, unlike most of the house mods we are going to use, it uses an open system, which means you can access to the house or any of its floors. It comes with two, by the way, without any loading screen, any Starfield fan feels joy, and you have pretty much everything. You have your blacksmith setup, you have your shrines, there is two floors with accessibility with ladders that you can go through and climb. It's built around trees, so it looks like a tree house. Everybody had a tree house back in the good old days. Tree houses, I think, are always super cool, and I wish we had more houses like that. If you play an elf type of character, maybe a wood elf or something like that, an outskirts enjoyer, I think this house is for you.
Oh, did you need something?
Next we have, in my opinion, one of the most convenient houses, and this is Home and Hat. What if I will tell you, by wearing a hat, you are going to get transported into this super cool house. It has a bakery, it has storage system, it has everything you want, it even has this raven over here, so what more do you want? What I love about this house is how convenient it is, which means if you are someone like me who is playing on survival difficulty and you cannot fast travel and you just want a place to store your stuff and save downtime, especially if you play a wizard type of character, this house mod is fantastic and I cannot recommend it enough. My favorite part is the view around the windows, so what are you waiting for? You should go ahead and get this mod. Next we have Itsy Tower. What I like about this house is how unique it feels. I love houses that have a very strong fantasy theme when it comes to them. The rock, the architecture, when you see it from far away, it stands out. It has not one, not two, but three floors. There is so many things to do in this house, so many layers, so many levels. It looks very small, and it is, but at the same time, I love how cozy it feels, the different staircases, and how you can go and have access through everything. You will find so many things to love in this house, so many small details. My most favorite part in this house is the balcony area, when you get access to the house, where you can go around and you can view the whole tundra. And this house gives you the idea that you own this place. Let's move to the next one. Next we have maybe the most outstanding house in this video, and this is Sin's Hidden Hearth. This is a fantastic house that it feels more like a manor than a house. Not only you're having your own super unique house, as you can see from the footage, but you're having your own garden area, your whole outskirt area you can use. The house mod includes some custom music, and guys, you can find anything you want. There is some hidden things like this cellar door over here, which takes you to this super cool room. As you can see that you can store a bunch of things you find in game. So anytime I find any of those house mods that gives you the chance to collect your trophies similar to achievements, you can decorate the house and it looks absolutely stunning. I love all of the assets used. Most of them are custom assets and the house feels extremely unique because of that. The architecture, the design, everything about this house screams uniqueness. I just love all of those areas, the rooms, everything about it. And there is even a balcony area in case you want to sit here and relax. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and get this mod. One of the coolest houses. I've been using this house forever. And if I have to note my most favorite thing about it, it's going to be the house itself, the interiors of the house. They feel amazing. And here is how some of the country yard looks like. For the next house, we will have to run through the peaks of Whiterun, aka the mountains, and you can see it from the distance. Ooh, what is this? This is a spooky tower. This is Whitepeak Tower. It has its own unique entrance, and once you climb through it and you walk all over it, you might encounter some vampires during your exploration on this house. This is exactly how the house looks, and you can choose between vanilla and custom textures. I just love this house a lot because it stands out, and what I love when it comes to houses in Skyrim, it's diversity when it comes to the architectures, the themes. If all of the houses looked exactly the same, it wouldn't be as much fun, but this one stands out. Once you go in, you will get assaulted by the luxury this house brings. Just look at the hall and how amazing it looks. Again, everything in this house makes me feel like I'm living in a museum. And despite the fact that this is a tower type of house, it has so many different and unique layers, like this small access to this little balcony here. The house has multiple floors. Let's head downstairs first, which is the armory slash storage type of room for you to explore. You have a blacksmith area, you have all of the stuff for you to craft here. Ooh, but what is this? A suspicious bookcase. If you use this, like any vampire house, you get your own unique secret doorway, which leads you to this interesting room, which again, I think it serves for you to collect your trophies and all of that sort of stuff. Again, it's more of an armory, and I love small things like that. The creator didn't have to put this little small extra detail there, but he did, and that's why I love houses like that. The house is absolutely huge.
That's what she said!
You have your own rooms, kitchen area, everything you want to wish for, even your own secret area, as you've seen before. And we can go through the balcony areas that most of those rooms have, as you can see. Small balcony areas like that, again, give so much more life to those type of houses. This is the perfect place to bring Serana.
Do you get lonely? Are there people in your life? Does it bother you that I'm here? Me too. Anyway, it was all very touching, but don't we have some more important things to worry about right now?
I don't think words can express how much I like this house. It's one of those houses where it feels very small on the exterior, but once you go in, it just keeps getting better and better. And again, we have few more floors here with way more rooms. If I could pick one house to impress Serana, it will be this one.
That must be Lord Farquaad's castle.
That's the place.
Do you think maybe he's compensating for something?
My most favorite part is this last room over here, as you can see, which has this super unique and cool aesthetic into it, like you are this wizard and this is again your observatory. Usually wizards or alchemists, you call it, always live in the highest levels of the towers, and there is even this small staircase that can give you access to this small area, and that was Whitepeak Tower. I'm sorry if the showcase was somewhat more aggressive. I think this is one of the houses where I had to walk with you just to show you how big it is. So yeah, if you like big houses, if you like the idea of getting lost on your own place, and if you want a nice, interesting vampire tower, here you go. Next we have Itsy Tower, which is a very interesting house, and the coolest thing about it is the location and the design. This whole house is located on top of a giant mud crab. How badass is that? If you pay a closer look to the house, everything about it is super unique. From the design, the small tower, it even has a very cute mud crab who is there just to keep you company. Aww. When was the last time you found a mud crab that was friendly to you? This house has that. In case you don't like him, you can kill him. This is a small bedroom with some storage that you can get. There is this area up here that you can go through. And again, here is a small garden area. And this is another cool bedroom with, ooh, what is that? A staircase, but once you use it, you go through these super cool areas you can see. You can even climb using the staircase. This house for some reason gives me Oblivion vibes. And we even have a balcony area as always. Every badass house has balcony areas. I think back in the day when Skyrim came out, the cool thing was to have thrones. I think the meta has changed where now the coolest thing to have in the house mods is a balcony. And here is a crab again, just doing his own thing. Yep, he's doing some exercise. And again, this is another area you can access through the house. It uses the giant mud crab's big claws as a bed area. And this place right here has to be my most favorite area of the house. This little back alley area where you literally use the big gigantic claws of the mud crab that this whole house is built upon to just relax and chill. And again, this house has everything, nothing over the top. This has to be one of the most iconic houses here. Then follow me as I'm about to showcase you two houses in one go. So once you visit Whiterun, one of my most favorite cities in Skyrim, you will head through Arcadia's Cauldron and you will notice something different. There is this extra door right here outside in the back area of Arcadia's. Once you go in, you go through the staircase over here and you climb in and boom. This is the most New York Skyrim has ever gotten.
Hey guys, I'm in New York City just hanging out.
This house is a nice alternative if you want something smaller and more cozy than the Breeze Hall, which at this point everybody's bored of already. It has a storage system, it even has scope that you can use, which I don't think you can really use, but you know, it's cute and all. I wish you could. It wouldn't be a house if you didn't have your bedroom. There's nothing too special about this one, and this is why I love it. Small houses like that, they are very immersive to use. Not all of the houses need to be super big. This is Astronomer's Loft. I guess the scope kinda gives it away. And the next mod I'm about to show you is not only going to add a single house, that is right, it's going to add a lot of them, 6 in particular. I'm only going to showcase you one of those houses coming up next from the next mod, because I do not want to spoil too much. And as we go through the back area of Dragon's Reach, you will notice something very spooky. As you go around, you will see these very interesting sort of things. If you pay too close attention behind those traps, ooh, what is this? That is a vampire's den, which is the name of the next mod that is going to add 6 new vampire dens for you to explore inside all of the cities, and every single house this mod is having, it looks super unique and different from the rest. So with only one mod, we're getting 6 houses that now they contain different locations with different NPCs and different small dens like that for you to explore. So if you like something much more hardcore, I guess, Vampire Dens is a great mod that is going to give you again those houses that you see. The one Vampire Den in Whiterun I've shown you, it has the alchemy sack, it has a storage system, a guy you can talk to and sell things, he's a vampire, which is very handy actually, and even thrones for you to feed on. And for spoiler reasons, I am not going to show you the rest of the houses because they are hidden. That's right, all of the houses are placed within the big cities of Skyrim, so what are you waiting for? Go out there and explore, which is what Skyrim is about. Mirele's Bismath. This is a fantastic cool house located west of Riverhood, and it is such a nice and interesting take when it comes to houses. It's located on top of the lake that nobody used before, and the house has pretty much everything you want to, including some custom music from what I can tell. When I first seen this, I was absolutely mesmerized because this looks fantastic. This is a nice setup for you again to collect all of your different trophies, your dragon masks. It serves as a big storage system, and I love this house because it does things differently. I love the small balcony over there. I wish there was some way to get access through. And again, this is the whole area with the dragon priest masks where you can storage them, or a bunch of other things for you to collect. I love little things like that. You have again those little staircases, which is very cool how you can go here and store your bookshelves. And what is this? Arcane teleporter. Let's use that. You have your own teleporter which can actually give you access to different cities. That's right, if you play without fast travel on, this house is a lifesaver. Let's go ahead and explore the rest. And this whole room leads us back to the original main hall area. Let's go through the staircase over here, which is a nice little area with this nice door, which I'm assuming is going to take us, that's right, to the balcony area. I mean guys, if you want to make a very cool house in Skyrim, give it a badass balcony, and I think this looks fantastic. I love the spiral buildings. Like, this balcony has to be the biggest balcony I've covered in this whole episode. Once you mod your Skyrim and you give all of the textures and loads you want to get, I bet this is going to have a fantastic fantastic view, which already has, and this is pretty much vanilla Skyrim you're looking at. We're not done with the house, and I think this takes us to the library area, if I remember correctly. And yeah, look at this. This is the top area of the house. It has the Morrowind music and again, some custom tracks you can get, so the nostalgia I get from this room is absolutely something I cannot describe with words. This is your main bedroom area, which looks where a boss should sleep, and it's so cool. We have those staircases here that leads you to other small beds and things like that. In my country, these small levels, we call them spas, and there is even a door you can get access through here, and this is a nice bathhouse, you know, to have some fun time with you and your followers, with yourself when you just take a nice bath after a hard day of work. And I love the custom textures here, as you can see. There is many of those being used for this house, and honestly guys, this has to be one of the coolest houses we have so far. And this is Half Moon Cottage. This again is a very small house that strives to give this minimalistic look. It's a nice little house that you can find very west of the lake of Riverwood. This is the front area, as you can see. This is how the house feels from the inside. And you have this small area over here, which I wish those windows could give you a view from the outside in real time. That would be really sweet. But we get access to this door, and here is the staircase. This spiral staircase with those windows, guys, I think it's super unique. We're gonna go through this cellar door at the end. This is the main bedroom area, and again, I love how cozy and small this house feels. And again, if you're going to use unique textures, I am using Skyland. You can definitely make the beds and the rugs look much better than what I have in my game currently. Let's go and explore this little cellar door over here, which of course it takes us to our own balcony. Than all of the other houses we've covered, it's a nice small addition because again, sometimes you just want a small little cozy house for you to relax that is located in those very interesting and random locations that hardly ever modders are touching. So that was the Half Moon Cottage. That was my most favorite 10 house mods that I've been using for the past few years. Let me know what you think, what is your favorite one from this list, and with that out of the way, I am going to keep making Skyrim videos focusing more into that in the future, so stay tuned for that. If you managed to make it to the end of the video, you're a real trooper, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, happy modding!